Hey guys, welcome to this next YouTube video. Here we are at West Kent Golf Club, and today I'm going to give you a drill to really help with your pace putting. Let's get into the video. So this drill is called high line, low line. And the whole point of this drill is to have a tee laid up at your high line and then a tee laid up at your low line. And what we're going to try and do is hit a putt on a softer pace on the high line and on a firmer pace at the lower line. Now, neither of these putts are going to be maybe how you'd play the putt when you're on the course, but the reason for practicing like this and practicing these style of putts is to get your feel better. If you can hit a putt softer on a higher line and visualize it curving more, and then hit a putt harder on a lower line and visualize it curving less, then that's just going to really improve your overall feel and your ability to match line with speed. So what I'd like you to do is to place a ball around about 10 feet away and sort of pick a line as to where you feel like you would generally play this putt. So for me, I'd be looking to play this putt around about here. Okay, it's around about a 2 to a 3% slope. That would be where I'd be playing it. Okay, what I've done is I've placed a tee left of where I'd play it, so the lower line, and then a tee at the higher line. And I'm going to try and hit putts, some at the high line, some at the low line. And I'm going to switch between hitting putts on the low line and the high line, so every putt's different. And if I can get good at doing this, then obviously my ability to match my line with my speed is going to be improved. And that's going to help me to hold more curving putts when I'm on the golf course, because not every putt's going to be straight. So you need to be good at them sloping putts, not only picking your line, but then matching the speed with your line. And this is what this drill's doing. So if I'm going to demonstrate for you, I'm going to try hit one putt on the high line at a much softer pace, and then one putt on the low line. And if I continue to hit one putt high line, one putt low line, I'm going to get far better at controlling the pace that I hit the ball at, and obviously matching line with speed and just visualizing the line overall. So I'm going to try low line on a firm pace. Okay, so the feedback I got there was that low line putt was hit too soft, causing it to break too much. So I need to hit straight on that line again, but a little bit harder. Okay, and you can see there I probably hit it on a good pace, but played it just outside. So straight away I've got feedback there just from them 3 putts. And if you can get high line, low line putts, make sure every putt's different, as when you go on the course, every putt's going to be different. And the more you do that, and the more you hit every putt that's different, the more you switch up how you hit the putt, what pace you hit the putt, what line you hit the putt on, your general game on sloping putts and reading greens is going to improve drastically. Obviously this drill is really good and it's going to help you out when you go on the course, but I'd recommend doing it on the practice green, maybe before you go and play, especially at some different courses when you're playing on new greens. This is going to really help you out, just because it's going to make you feel how hard you have to hit the putts for the ball to reach the hole. And that's just going to give you really good feedback on how quick the greens are as well. So it's a really good drill just to get feedback straight away on how quick the greens are and to build up your feel while you're obviously practicing. So if I'm going to have one more go at it, I'm going to go high line, soft pace. Cool. And then I'm going to go low line, firm pace. Played on a little bit of a high line maybe, and maybe hit a little bit too firm. Obviously that firm pace one for this exact putt, I probably wouldn't play it like that. But again, as it's just a drill, it's just going to build up your feel. There's going to be some putts out on the course where you want to play the firm line, especially on uphill putts. So that's going to be really good practice for them sorts of putts. The putts that you might want to play on a high line might be them downhill sloping ones. Again, you might want to play it a little bit softer because you want to get it dead weight on them downhill putts. So then that means you've got to play higher. So these 2 putts here, even though you might not hit that putt on this exact putt, it's going to help you out when you come to need to play a putt like one of these, a firm line or a high line. So I hope you enjoyed that video. That's a really, really good drill. It's one of my favorite drills. Really good pace drill, not only for pace, but for matching line and speed, and just for being a generally good putter. Green reading, sloping putts, pace putting, it does it all, starting the ball on line as well. So it's a really good overall drill. It's one that you can do pre-round, it's one that you can do during your practice routine, and it's only going to benefit you. Okay, so give that a go, let me know how you get on. Like and subscribe, I really appreciate it, and thanks for watching.